Outsmart narcissists with these 9 moves. Learn to recognize and counter narcissistic tactics in relationships. Have you ever felt like your reality is slowly shifting and one day you wake up questioning everything? This is the game narcissists play, reshaping your truth for their benefit. Do you know how many people around you use mind bending tactics without you realizing it? Some are masters at pulling these strings, while others fall victim to their manipulation. Like a GPS rerouting you to a dead end street. Narcissists twist reality until you're lost and doubting yourself. Have you ever wondered if someone close to you might be stealing your happiness without you noticing? Think you have encountered narcissistic behavior before? What if I told you there's more beneath the surface? Hidden moves so subtle you might not even realize they are happening. Let's dive into the first tactic that will change how you see relationships forever. The illusionist, crafting lies that feel real. Narcissists are illusionists. They craft lies so convincing that you believe them, even when they defy logic, like magicians who make objects vanish into thin air. They manipulate facts to suit their narrative. These individuals are like Photoshop experts, editing reality until it looks perfect, but only on the surface. It's like being handed a beautifully wrapped gift box that's empty inside. It looks enticing but holds no real value. For example, a couple from New York struggled when the husband convinced his wife that her promotion was due to favoritism, not hard work. Husband's statement: "You didn't earn this, you just got lucky." Wife's reaction: initially hurt, she later realized he was trying to undermine her success. She sought mentorship to rebuild her confidence. This happens because narcissists exploit insecurities to maintain control. It's like receiving a counterfeit ticket to a concert. You don't realize it's fake until you are turned away at the door. Have you ever felt manipulated by someone's lies? Share your story in the comments below. Lesson learned is: trust your instincts and fact check before accepting someone else's version of events. You have just uncovered how narcissists craft lies that feel real. But what happens when their words turn their praise into poison? The next tactic reveals how compliments can cut deeper than criticism. Keep watching to protect yourself from toxic positivity. The critic, turning praise into poison. Narcissists often act as critics, turning compliments into backhanded remarks. Their words sting more than they uplift, leaving you feeling inadequate. They're like food bloggers who give glowing reviews but secretly hate the dish. They leave you confused about what's truly good. Imagine receiving a trophy with no engraving. It looks impressive but holds no real meaning. For example, in Los Angeles, a wife constantly criticized her husband's cooking, saying, "At least you tried," after every meal. Wife statement: "I guess this is edible for now." Husband's reaction: he initially doubted his skills, but eventually recognized her pattern of belittling him. This tactic works because narcissists aim to keep you dependent on their approval. It's like getting a car with a broken engine. It looks shiny on the outside but doesn't take you anywhere. Have you experienced criticism disguised as praise? Share your thoughts below. Lesson learned is: don't let toxic criticism define your self-worth. Focus on constructive feedback instead. Toxic praise isn't the only weapon in their arsenal. Imagine someone planting seeds of doubt right as you are about to succeed. Sounds infuriating, doesn't it? Discover how narcissists sabotage your achievements and how to stop them in their tracks. The saboteur, undermining your success. Narcissists sabotage your achievements to ensure you never outshine them. They plant seeds of doubt just as you are about to succeed. Think of them as hackers who delete your files moments before you hit save. They ruin your progress at the last minute. It's like having a Wi-Fi connection that drops right when you are about to send an important email. For example, in Chicago, a boyfriend convinced his partner to cancel an important job interview claiming you're not ready yet. Boyfriend statement, why rush? You'll have better opportunities later. Partner's reaction, at first hesitant, she eventually saw through his sabotage and attended the interview anyway. This happens because narcissists fear losing control over you. It's like being given faulty equipment for a race. They set you up to fail. Have you faced sabotage from someone close to you? Please share in comments below. Lesson learned is stay vigilant and trust your ability to achieve your goals despite naysayers. Sabotage is sneaky, but it pales in comparison to the guilt trips narcissists use to keep you trapped. Get ready to explore how they build walls of shame around you and learn how to tear them down. The martyr, playing the victim card. Narcissists love playing the martyr, portraying themselves as a victim to gain sympathy and deflect blame. They're like actors in a soap opera, always center stage, demanding attention for their suffering. It's like watching a rerun of the same TV show. The plot never changes, but they expect you to keep tuning in. For example, in Seattle, a girlfriend accused her partner of neglecting her whenever he spent time with his friends. Girlfriend statement, if you cared about me, you would stay home. Partner's reaction, frustrated, he started setting boundaries and prioritizing his needs. This tactic works because narcissists crave constant validation. It's like being handed a broken umbrella. They expect you to shield them without offering real support. Have you dealt with someone playing the victim card? Share your experience below. Lesson learned is recognize manipulative guilt trips and prioritize your well-being over their demands. Playing the victim card is just one way. Narcissists manipulate emotions. But what happens when they take a step further by twisting your perception of reality itself? Brace yourself. In the next section, we'll dive into the chilling world of gaslighting and how it leaves you questioning your own sanity. The guilt architect, building walls of shame. Narcissists are guilt architects. They build walls of shame around you, trapping you in a prison of self-doubt and regret. They're like construction workers who erect emotional barriers, ensuring you feel isolated and powerless. It's like being handed a map with missing streets. It leaves you lost and dependent on their guidance. For example, in Dallas, a wife made her husband feel guilty for spending time with his friends, saying, "You never prioritized me over your buddies." Wife statement, "If you really cared, you would stay home with me instead of going out." Husband's reaction, initially overwhelmed, he later recognized her pattern of manipulation and started setting boundaries. This happens because narcissists exploit your need for approval to keep you under their control. It's like being handed a locked diary with no keys. You're left wondering what secrets lie inside. Have you ever felt manipulated by someone's guilt trips? Share your thoughts below. Lesson learned is recognize guilt tripping tactics and set clear emotional boundaries to avoid falling into their trap. Guilt tripping is exhausting, but wait until you see how far narcissists go to twist reality itself. In the next section, we'll reveal how gaslighting works and why it leaves you questioning everything. Stay sharp. This one hits hard. The gaslighting guru, twisting reality like a magician. Narcissists are gaslighting gurus. They twist reality so skillfully that you start questioning your own sanity. They're like DJs remixing a song, changing the tune until you forget the original lyrics. It's like looking into a cracked mirror. Your reflection is distorted and you can't trust what you see. For example, in Los Angeles, a girlfriend convinced her partner that his memory of their argument was wrong, saying, "That's not how it happened. You're imagining things." Girlfriend statement, "I don't know what you're making such a big deal out of nothing." Partner's reaction, confused at first, he eventually sought therapy to rebuild his confidence and confront her manipulative behavior. This tactic works because narcissists aim to destabilize your sense of reality. It's like being handed a GPS with incorrect coordinates. They leave you stranded and unsure of where to go. Have you ever been gaslit by someone else close to you? Comment below. Lesson learned is trust your instincts and seek external validation if you suspect someone is distorting the truth. If twisting reality wasn't enough, imagine living in a world where every day feels like a dramatic movie set, with you cast as the supporting actor. Ahead, we'll uncover how narcissists turn life into chaos and steal the spotlight. The drama director, turning everyday life into a movie set. Narcissists are drama directors. They turn everyday situations into dramatic performances, casting themselves as the star and you as a supporting actor. They're like filmmakers who rewrite scripts mid-scene, forcing you to adapt to their ever-changing narrative. It's like watching a movie where the plot keeps shifting. You're never sure what's real and what's staged. For example, in Miami, a boyfriend accused his partner of ruining their vacation plans, saying, "This trip would have been perfect if you had not insisted on visiting your family." Boyfriend statement: "You always ruin everything with your selfish decisions." Partner's reaction: frustrated. She later recognized his pattern of creating unnecessary drama and chose to focus on her own happiness. This happens because narcissists crave attention and thrive on chaos. It's like being handed a broken remote control. They expect you to change the channel, but nothing works. Have you dealt with someone who turns life into a soap opera? Share your experiences below. Lesson learned is don't get drawn into their drama. Stay grounded and prioritize your peace of mind. Drama may dominate their playbook, but nothing compares to the emotional hostage situation narcissists create. Next, brace yourself. The tactic uses fear and guilt to hold your feelings captive, and it's as dangerous as it sounds. The emotional blackmailer, holding your feelings hostage. Narcissists are emotional blackmailers. They hold your feelings hostage using guilt or fear to manipulate your actions. They're like hostage negotiators, demanding compliance in exchange for emotional relief. It's like having your emotions locked in a safe with no combination. You're powerless unless they choose to release you. For example, in Chicago, a husband threatened to leave his wife if she pursued her dream job, saying, "If you take this position, our marriage is over." Husband statement: "Your career means more to you than our relationship." Wife's reaction: initially scared, she eventually stood her ground and pursued her passion, realizing his threats were empty. This tactic works because narcissists prey on fears and insecurities. It's like being handed a fake bomb threat. It feels dangerous, but there's no real explosion. Have you faced emotional blackmail in your relationship? Comment below. Lesson learned is build resilience against threats and refuse to let fear dictate your choices. Emotional blackmail is ruthless. But have you ever faced someone who uses sheer confidence to overshadow everyone else? The final tactic shows how narcissists fake self-assurance to make you feel small. Don't miss this eye-opening conclusion. The confidence conjure, mastering self-assurance without substance. Narcissists are confidence conjurers. They project unwavering self-assurance, overshadowing others and making them feel inadequate. They're like spotlights, shining brightly on themselves while dimming everyone else's presence. It's like a facade of grand building, impressive from the outside but hollow on the inside. The structure may catch your eye, but there's nothing substantial behind it. For example, in Seattle, a colleague constantly belittled her teammates during meetings, saying, "My ideas are clearly better than yours." Colleague statement: "Why waste time discussing your option when mine is obviously superior?" Teammates' reaction: initially intimidated, they later collaborated to present a united front and challenge her dominance. This happens because narcissists use arrogance to mask their insecurities. It's like being handed a counterfeit diploma. It may look official, but it's meaningless without substance. Have you encountered someone who uses confidence to dominate? Please share your story below in comments. Lesson learned is focus on your strength and don't let someone else's bravado undermine your abilities. These 9 tactics form a complete package designed to control, manipulate, and dominate your life. Narcissists take you on an emotional roller coaster, leaving you drained and confused. When you ignore these red flags, one day you may realize your life has become their playground. Will you let someone else shape your reality? Now that we have unmasked these talents, the question is, what can we learn from them? Recognizing these tactics isn't about learning manipulation. It's about understanding human psychology and strengthening your emotional intelligence. Use this knowledge wisely. Set strong boundaries and respect those of others. When applied positively, these insights protect you and empower your relationships. The choice is yours. Will you observe? Will you learn? Will you grow? Subscribe. Stay aware and take charge of your reality. Remember, not every light in the sky is a star. Some are illusions, glowing brightly but lacking substance. Can you tell the difference between genuine care and manipulative charm? Escaping narcissistic trick is both an art and a necessity. Educate yourself, trust your instincts, and fortify your boundaries. Because when it comes to mental peace, you are your greatest protector. This knowledge is now in your hands, and it's time to put it into action. When you hit the thanks button, it's more than just a gesture. It's a commitment, whether it's $1, $5, or the cost of the coffee you had today. Every small contribution makes a big impact. By donating, you're reminding yourself that you are connected to this content and want this knowledge to reach even more people. Your contribution helps us create more resources like this one. Resources that empower individuals worldwide to recognize manipulation and reclaim their lives. YouTube notices your engagement too. When you like, comment, or donate, the platform ensures you see more valuable content like this. It's a cycle. The more you give, the more you receive. If you feel inspired, press the thanks button and make a donation. It helps us reach those who need this knowledge even more than you do. Who knows? One day they might find their way back to you. Armed with these insights, you're now equipped to outsmart narcissists. But the journey doesn't end here. What if I told you there's more? A space where people like you come together to share stories, gain insights, and grow stronger. Ready to join them? Press the join button to become part of our exclusive monthly subscription community. Members enjoy special perks like a unique icon next to their comments, and we prioritize responding thoughtfully to every member's input. Joining our community means more than staying informed. It's about fostering meaningful conversations where every voice counts. Together, we will turn awareness into empowerment, one step at a time. Now go out there and explore the world with this new perspective. Who knows? You might just discover a better version of yourself along the way. And remember, you can and you will heal. Just start today. Thank you.